She said, it's like I want a wife, but before I get married, I want a rotation of women. My friend, you don't want no rotation of women. That's just only going to cause you to be dizzy. You don't want a rotation of women because God says when a man finds a wife, not when a man finds a woman. See, there are girls, then there are women, then there are wives, then there are mothers. Each step determines the next step. So if you asking for a rotation of women, you're only going to be confused because women see things different than what a wife sees. A wife is a mentality. A husband is a mentality. Like a husband is a verb. A wife is a verb. A woman is a noun. You have to, that woman has to graduate into wifehood because a wife thinks differently. A woman will entertain you, but a wife will thinks about things differently. She thinks legacy. She thinks family. She thinks multiplying. She thinks home, not house. A woman wants a house, but a wife turns a house into a home, no matter what type of house it is. So if you want to spin them around and be able to rotate different women in and out, you don't know what you're rotating into your life. Because a lot of these women, look what happened to Solomon. He started talking to all these women who did not fear his God, destroyed his position as king. All you got to do, my friend, is focus on becoming a son, graduate into becoming a man, developing into a husband. Because once you get to that husband mentality that can only be cultivated through a relationship with God, then you'll begin to see that you don't want a woman no more and you'll wait for a wife. Trust me, there's a lot of women out there, but it's worth the wait for a wife. Because any woman can do what a woman do, but not every woman can do what a wife do or does. So before you get married, listen, I tell people all the time, you don't have to test drive a car that's custom made. You don't have to test drive a car that's custom made. Nobody took a test drive on a Rolls Royce that they allowed to be or they had custom made. Why? It was custom made for them. I tell people that about dating. I tell that about people wanting to have sex. You don't have to test drive anything that's custom made. If it's custom made for you, God has already placed inside of that woman everything you ever thought of, haven't thought of, have dreamed and haven't dreamed. Do you know, the more I get to know my wife, the more I begin to realize inside of her was things that I didn't even know I needed until today. There's some things in our season of our marriage, I'm like, wow, my wife is still unpacking in front of me. Because God knew that inside of my wife in 2018, when we got married, he had some levels for us to go through to unlock certain aspects of her that I didn't even know that I needed. So package in the development of your wife is everything you would need. So you don't have to have no woman in rotation. All you got to wait on is for God to release your wife. But that ain't going to happen if you ain't a husband. So all you need to focus on right now is not rotating women in and out your life and figuring out what you like and dislike. God knows what you like before you even knew you liked it. God knows what you want before you even knew you wanted it. God knows what you need before you even needed it. And if you trust him and begin to immerse yourself in personal development as a husband and development into becoming a husband with a husband's mentality, then my friend, you will be welcomed with a wife ready to be unlocked for God's favor to flood into your life. Because the Bible says when a man finds a wife, not a woman, he finds a good thing, and from that wife obtaineth favor. Hope to help. You welcome, family. That's what I'm here for.